Hi guys, I'm Tanya and welcome back to my channel, The Donkey Business. I am here to talk about a Malayalam film that you guys recommended to me, and this time I'm also going to do a get ready with me video and talk about the film that you all recommended to me. Honestly, this is my bare face. I have nothing on my skin right now, so I'm just quickly going to show you the kind of products I use because I'm very happy with the makeup I'm using these days, and I am going to attach a link in my description box below, so make use of it. Okay, my first proper horror, like jump scare horror movie that I watched from the Malayalam industry. I have seen like supernatural horror movies like Churuli and all, but they were not jump scare horror movies. They were like very intelligent, well made horror films. But this one was recommended in my community. Also, this clip is like really cute. It's a bow and it just like catches my hair properly. So I'm gonna be talking about Ezra, which is a movie which released in 2017, and I have a lot of things to talk about the film. I literally just finished watching it now, had a shower and came to vlog. My skin is actually glowing right now because I have been using face mask by Mirabelle, which is made in South Korea, and they're just like different there's papaya, cucumber, aloe vera, berries, and I got like 2 of each. Already used 1 or 2, so I don't have them with me, but yeah, please buy these masks. I'm going to attach the link. Now, talking about Ezra, it is a Malayalam supernatural movie which released in 2017. The cast of the movie is honestly super amazing. Firstly, Prithviraj is in the film, Tovino Thomas is in the film, and Priya Anand is in the film. Sujit Shankar, Vijaya Raghavan Pillai, Sudev Nayyar are the main protagonists and in the main cast of the movie. Now, when I was watching the movie, honestly, I had a lot of thoughts. I am someone who watches a lot of horror films. I love horror movies. I have seen horror movies from all around the world, and my favorite personal horror movie is the South Korean horror film called Tale of Two Sisters. And I don't feel that India makes really good horror movies. Also, I'm using, oh my god, you have to listen to what I'm using. For all the girls out there, this is a game changer. It's the Maybelline Eraser, which is a multi-use concealer. You literally don't have to use a foundation. After this, I'm literally going to show the difference on my face before and after. Like, this is my face with nothing, which is before, and I'm going to show you an after. Ezra is a movie about this couple who are living in Mumbai and are very happy together, and the girl and the boy are now, the couple now is shifting to Kerala because of work, and they're shifting to a way bigger house and, you know, like a new society, a new city for them and stuff like that. So they're like pretty excited and okay to go. The girl is not very happy about it because obviously she's like a Mumbai city girl, and you know, like there is a dialogue in the movie as well which says that you can take out a girl out of Mumbai but not Mumbai out of a girl, which is so true because I'm from Mumbai as well, and I wouldn't mind living in another city, but of course Mumbai is Mumbai. So the movie is basically about them, and they go to Kerala, and when they go to Kerala, they go through some supernatural activities which becomes a very big concern for the couple, especially the woman, because she starts going through a lot of things. And then they go through like a priest to like get it sorted, and you know, like to pray for them and like do stuff for the couple so that they're happy together. And that's how they kind of get out of this paranormal supernatural situation. Now, if you see my skin, it is literally changed. My dark circles have kind of gone and it looks even toned. Okay, now when I have to say a few things about the film. When I started watching the movie, honestly, when I was watching it, I'm like, okay, I have seen a movie like that, which is a movie, I have seen a similar film, and I thought maybe this is Bhool Bhulaiya. And I was like, no, this is not Bhool Bhulaiya, because I know that it is a remake of a South Indian film, but the name was not Ezra. I know about that for sure. So I was like, okay, maybe like this is an other version of Bhool Bhulaiya. But when I got into the film, I realized that there is a very similar movie which is made in the Hindi film industry as well by the name of 1920. 1920 is one of the best Hindi horror films I had seen as a kid, and I really loved it because honestly, it really scared me as a child. And I watched it like when I was a baby because it released in 2007, right? So obviously I was just like into the film and all of that. I really got scared, and it didn't like scar me or something. And Ezra is just the same. It's literally the same. There is just one difference in the end. But apart from that, the entire premise of the film is the same. There are some jump scares also in the movie which is the same. And then I was like, you know what? I am 100% sure that 1920 was copied from Ezra because that's just a cycle. But it's actually not. 1920 released before Ezra. And I was like really surprised. And there's no problem in copying a movie. But I just feel that every movie is inspired from something or the other, or some movie or the other in the world. So there's nothing wrong. But this is exactly like 1920. And honestly, I feel as a person that I like 1920 better than Ezra. It just had more scare jumps. The music was better. The story was good. On and on better film for me than that one. So after putting my concealer, I used the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, which is a matte finish, and it is so good. It just gives like an instant glow to my skin. I am using the shade 310 because I'm a little on the duskier side, not on the fairer side, which I love because I think my skin color is amazing. So I really love the matte plus poreless Maybelline foundation. It's just amazing and fits my skin like literally really well. There are a few things which I liked and a few things that I did not like. Honestly, coming from the Malayalam film industry, I had more expectations from the film, but I was a bit disappointed because it was not as good as I expected it to be. Yes, it's a good movie, but it is not like an out there horror film. It's a bit cringy, if I must say so. It has a good story, but like it released in 2017, and if I am watching it in 2020, honestly there was nothing new that I watched. The music was not like, oh my god, the music is amazing, because you know, like I love Malayalam cinema music and the BGM that they use. I feel that the BGM could have been better because there is so much to do in this film because of the kind of genre it has and so many emotions that it's playing with. But there was nothing that I felt, wow, I'm loving the music and I'm loving everything that they're showing and it's fitting with the film. It was just very normal for me. There was nothing that I totally loved. Also, I am not a fan of horror movies where they kind of show that it is because of past life or something that happened, and you know, like God is making them repay for it, and then the priest comes and says a mantra and it's all fine, because I don't believe in that stuff, and that stuff is actually not even that true because I personally have not gone through anything like that. But I just feel that, you know, in other movies they always show it's a psychological problem, like even in Bhool Bhulaiya, even in Tale of Two Sisters, it is very scary. It is, you know what is more scary? That doll behind me, just like a head popping up in the background, is so creepy, especially when I'm talking about a horror film. It's just, should I just like remove it or something? I don't know, it just feels like ew, creepy. Anyway, so that's so random, but I just like saw it. It doesn't have a psychological ending. If it had a psychological ending where the girl moves into this new house and she feels that, you know, something is scaring her, but it was actually her own psychology, I would have actually liked it, because yeah, there are fears of moving into a new city and that would make more sense. But the whole point of like, you know, stuff happened and what happened in history, and that's why it's coming back to her and back to this house and all, was a little too much for me, because I don't think that's how horror movies should work. Because first of all, they give a very wrong message to people out there. You know, like anytime I go to a Haveli, the first thing that I think about is ghosts, literally, and that's all because of films, because of the kind of things that they show us. It's just fucked up. But talking about the acting, I think Tovino Thomas in the film is amazing. And I have to tell you guys this thing, that when I was watching Tovino Thomas, honestly, I did not recognize him because his whole makeup and his whole like look in the film with that, you know, that with that mustache and all, I just didn't recognize him. And because I've seen 1920, I knew like the kind of characters that would be entering the film, and I was like, oh, okay, maybe he's gonna play the priest, okay, maybe he will play that person, okay, maybe what is gonna happen, I don't know what is happening, where is he? And later, after a point, I realized that, oh my god, the cop is Tovino Thomas, because you know, his mustache just made him look so different, and I've never seen him in a look like that, that I really liked him. And I have to really talk about Priya Anand. I think she was amazing in the film. She has performed the best for me, more than Prithviraj, because Prithviraj is just a phenomenal actor. You know, like he's just like really good in what he does, and I always love his presence on screen. But Priya Anand was really good. I really enjoyed watching her, and I think she has like really lifted the movie on her shoulders. It was so nice to see her in this kind of a role, and I really enjoyed it. It was nice. Talking about the writing didn't feel very original to me, because I have seen a film like that, and I'm saying it so many times because I have. If you watch 1920, it's pretty much similar, right? So I have. So I didn't feel that the writing was that good. It was good to what it was trying to deliver, but I didn't find it original, except like the last some minutes, which was nice. The jump scares were pretty nice. I didn't feel very scared, but it was not bad at all. It was okay. Also, I'm using this really good eyelash. Also, I'm using this really good mascara. It is one of my favorite by Simply Nam, which I really like. It is so good. It just gives like so much texture to my eyes. So all the girls watching this video, you have to invest in this brand. It's a bit expensive, but it is totally worth it. It's so good. So for me, on the whole, it was not a bad film at all, but I just expected it to be better than what it was, because honestly, but for me, late reaction. Oops, I fucked it up. That's why I never do like get ready with me videos, because I just anyway suck at makeup, and then I fuck it up even more. Like whenever I do something like that, because I do it very often, I just hide it with like stuff on my face. Anyway, my point is that this mascara is really good. I'm just in love with like nude like nude lipsticks these days. This is also from Simply Nam. It's just amazing. So I'm ready to vlog my next video, which is pretty cool, and talking about Ezra. It's a good film. I don't highly recommend it because I was not a very big fan of the story and the jump cuts. It was not as scary as I expected it to be, and the music kind of disappointed me. But acting wise, it's really strong. I loved all the actors. And if you are planning to watch a horror film, this is not something I would highly recommend. I hope you liked getting ready with me. For all the girls and the guys, even if y'all shop from Nykaa, please, they have some really good offers, and just the Maybelline eraser is literally the best thing ever. It just like suits my skin to some other level, and all my friends are also using it because I asked them to like just buy it, and they're also happy with it. I hope you are not offended that I didn't like Ezra that much, but if you want to talk about it and you want to explain some things to me, you're always welcome. And please recommend me new movies so that I can talk about it next week as well. And I will see you very soon. I have a lot of fun videos coming up on my channel, so I will see you very soon.